was really cool, and it just had a really nice layer of mashed potato on the top.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a bit kind of controversial, though, isn't it?
No, there you go.
Oh, we're live.
Oh,
Hey!
hello guys, welcome to this week's Alakazam Live. We're back again after a busy weekend
It has been a busy weekend. Yeah.
because we had John Carey's Academy on Sunday, which was amazing.
Was it good?
Yeah,
I
really
couldn't
good.
make it, but yeah, I've heard really good things, and there's been some amazing reviews for it as well. So
Yeah.
keep them coming in if you watched it.
Yeah. And also, if you missed it, John asked me to keep the special price up until tomorrow morning, so you still got a chance to grab it at a special price. Tomorrow it goes back up to $24.99.
Lovely. Well, I look quite pale apart from my red cheeks, and you don't look like you look there.
I look a bit. Do I look a bit grey? I'm not
Yeah.
talking about my hair. Chris,
Yeah,
make us look warmer.
perfect. The same, isn't it? Is it the same?
Yeah.
Isn't
Isn't it?
Oh no, perfect.
Great.
That's what we look like. Little roses. Yeah, I get this when it comes nearer to Christmas.
So you turn into Santa.
I am the real Father Christmas.
It's like the Santa Claus or whatever the movie was.
That's so funny when he works out and he loses all that weight and
What?
then he eats one biscuit and just goes.
I haven't watched it. I've never seen it.
You can't reference a film you've never seen.
No, but
it's
I know,
like that.
I know the
Santa
synopsis.
Claus.
But I will watch it actually because every year we tend to have a Christmas movie day, and the
Yeah.
last couple of years we've been so busy we haven't had it. This year we're going to have it again, so I'm going to get a lot of movies we haven't seen, and a lot we have.
The Grinch is one of my favourites. I
Oh my
watch
God.
it every year, and Elf as well. We're already talking Christmas and we're not out of November yet, so apologies for that, people.
Yeah, well the decorations will be up in the shop
Yes.
next week, I think.
Yes. We love Christmas here.
Look at that, that's looking warmer.
But my nose now looks even redder. So-
Turn into Rudolph. Jenny does that. Her nose goes like bright red when she's out in the cold.
Is it like that now in real life?
Well, yours, no.
Oh. Anyway, back to the magic. Welcome to this week's. Oh, thank you. Alakazam Live. Let's pop the quiz code up so you guys can join the quiz this week. It was Lars Anderson who sent in this week's quiz, so the code is Anderson, and Lars is going to get himself £15 worth of loyalty points to spend on anything he wants at Alakazam.
Indeed.
So if you have a quiz, guys, get them in. 10 questions, 4 multiple answers, and let us know what the real right answer is. That would be helpful.
Yeah.
And then if we pick you, you get £15 worth of loyalty points.
It's brilliant. And guys, if you haven't done already, if you're watching us on Facebook, please hit that share button so your magical friends will know. And if you're watching on YouTube, I presume you just hit the thumbs up.
Yes.
Just like it. And I don't know if you noticed, but our little Facebook thing over here has gone to just to 4. So either it's malfunctioning,
Yeah.
or I'm going to have to ask for all our giveaway prizes back.
Yeah, I think maybe. Was that a dog?
No, that was my ring on here. What did you think it was?
I thought it was a dog barking. I heard, right. Oh, I'm hearing things today. Yes, we will sort that out. Up there as well is On Target, and we already had somebody ask a question about that. Adam Evans, I think, says, hi guys, what's On Target come with? I'm buying mine at the end of the month. Comes with everything you need, both decks, and they're set and ready to go. So,
Oh, and for anyone that has On Target,
yeah.
check your Alakazam accounts tomorrow because there's a little additional idea, which is now the way I perform it now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch it. It will be in the accounts later on tonight. So we're going to film it after the blog. I'm going to edit it tonight and I'll put it as a little bonus video in your accounts, okay?
Lovely job. I will say as well that these are available in shipping from the US.
Yes.
Mark Call at alakazam.com/.
It's alakzamusa.com.
There you go.
alakzamusa.com. I don't know if... Oh, Mark's here.
I should know that by now.
Mark
Sorry
will
about
drop a link in. If you're watching from the US, you can pick this up direct from Alakazam USA and Mark Call. Yes, .com, and Mark Call will look after you.
He will indeed. Right, so What's up this
Well,
week?
do you know what? Shall we start with a trailer of this?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Here we go.
Oh my god!
That's good. That was really good.
Hi everyone, I'm Dave Loosely and I'm super excited to present to you On Target by Sean Taylor. I could stand here and tell you how great it is all day, but I'm going to let the performance speak for itself. Okay, so in this trick, I'm not going to do it. This is all on you.
Okay.
All right, so the idea of this is we're going to find a target card, or you are, but in order to do that, we're going to need a deck to target. All right, so first off, I'd like you to pick a deck.
Red all day, every day.
Yeah? All right, we'll put a blue to the side. From this red deck, we need to find a target card, okay? So you can see all are very different.
Yep.
I would like you first off to cut the cards wherever you like, cut the cards. That's it, pop this half down here, and then we'll pop this one down here on the table, and pass me a half. Good, so this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna deal down the cards one at a time.
Yep.
All right, but really take in what the card is, right? And whenever you like, you're just gonna stop. All right, go. Yeah, whenever you want.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't have to?
I'm done.
The jack, right? You could have had any of these cards. In fact, any of the 52, but you didn't. You've chosen the 10 of diamonds from the red pack. Now, you chose the red pack, leaves us with the blue. And something I find interesting is how we know what the target card is. Now, I'm going to go through these cards very quickly. I want you to remember the position your card falls at. I'm going to go quick because there's 52. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. How are we doing? Not yet. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. No, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Normally 52 cards in a deck. And what I find really weird is although you picked this card from this deck, we're missing a 10 of diamonds from this deck. And I think you'll find the one target card you picked makes my pack complete. One card that completes
Oh my god!
my blue deck over here. Complete. Is it good?
Yeah. Same powers, man. This guy's the real deal.
As you've already seen, this effect is killer. It's super simple, easy to do, and it's in the spectator's complete control. As with all of our items at Alakazam, you receive everything you need inside the box, ready to go. We give you a full tutorial so you can get out and work on target right away. I know you're gonna love On Target by Sean Taylor, and you can grab yours right now.
Right, so that is it. That's On Target.
That's not my garden, I will just say,
Yeah.
in case you're wondering.
Meggie said, can you deal the 51 cards slowly? Yes, you can. Yes.
Lovely job. If you have any questions, guys, do get them in. That's why we're here. And also, we say this every week, but it's always good when we get a nice topic to talk about. They always end up really becoming the meat and bones of these lives. So if you have any topics, please let us know.
Yeah. The other thing is, I mean, there's a lot of discussion about can you deal them slowly and everything else. For anyone that's ever used, and this isn't one, but for anyone that's ever used a Karan deck, one of my favourite forcing decks
Yeah,
ever, I get the spectator to deal them
yeah,
into my hand at whatever speed they want. And if you know what's going on in a Karan deck,
yeah.
do you know what I mean? There's never anything to worry. I have never, and I quite honestly say this, I have never been called on a Karan.
No,
Never.
you're not. That's the same thing. There's a comment there which this pops up a lot just within the Magic community, right? Which says, I watched Peter's performance on Target he did for us. I have to say it gave the game away. I watched it in slow motion and worked it out. Well, I don't know how many live performances that you would do in slow motion, but if you've got the
Frame
equipment
by
of
frame,
a
yeah.
frame by frame, like, do you know what I mean? It's
And also, this is like, I mean, this is a good topic,
Yeah.
actually, because there is a sort of, as a magic dealers are between a rock and a hard place, to be fair. Because if we put a trailer down that shows the trick,
yeah.
we have complaints that it might be cut, or
Yeah.
there might be a cut here. But then as soon as you put a full trailer up, you have magicians saying, well, I worked it out. Now, the
Yeah.
problem is, I know, in all honesty, I can mostly work out 90%
9.9.
of
Yeah.
tricks, and I really can.
Yeah.
We will sit there in the office, we'll watch something before it comes in, and I would say we've got a good idea of how it's done. Sometimes we're completely wrong, but we do have a method.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, I won't go and say I've got a method
No.
on the Magic Cafe or on Facebook or on, anywhere.
Yeah,
if,
yeah.
if we have that method, when we sit there and discuss it,
Yeah.
we're magicians. We're supposed to know how things are done.
Yeah.
And I would question my 30 years in magic or whatever if I didn't know how most of the stuff was done.
Yeah.
So it's a bit, but
But yeah, in the shop as well.
Yeah.
We'll perform something and I know that there. It's like, well,
You're a magician.
you're a magician, you shouldn't. You can't do it without
Yeah.
what you need sort of thing. It almost becomes a me versus you thing, and it shouldn't be that.
It's a really weird thing because when I buy magic, and I do still buy myself magic, 9 times out of 10 I'll know what I'm buying.
Yeah.
I'll know exactly what I'm buying, but I buy it because I think that's going to work well.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, performing on target to magicians as well as lay people, the reaction from lay people is just forget about it. It's
great.
strong. But to magicians as well, the look on their face when you turn that card over.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it is an interesting topic, and it is quite frustrating because we've had situations before on the Magic Cafe where we've had someone playing 100 guesses how a trick's done, and eventually they hit on something, and I say, "Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah, I knew I had." And then he explains exactly how the trick's done.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
going, "Well, hang on a minute."
Well, I think with On Target, it came up in topic on the cafe of too many edits in the trailer. So then we go, well, we were going to do it anyway, but we'll do a full performance. That's
Yeah.
what people want. You do a full performance, and then you get moaned at. Well, I know that works.
Yeah.
Well, like I don't know where the fine line is.
It's a weird one because
Yeah.
unless you know the method, I can almost guarantee you could come in, watch us do it live, and you'll walk out none the wiser.
Yeah.
Unless you know the method. Now, the method, part of the method is quite old, so a lot of people will already know that. But unless you actually know it,
Yeah.
you will be fooled by it. It's the same way Knock 'em Dead. I mean, I can still perform Knock 'em Dead State and
Yeah.
fool 80% of the people that come in the shop.
Well, the funny thing is, I think if you look back over magic in general, the most popular tricks are the ones that have fooled magicians.
Yeah.
Right, and that doesn't mean that they're the best tricks because we don't work. We might work for just magicians, but we work for lay people. But as magicians, we buy magic that fools us, and it's a weird kind of world because there's so much magic that doesn't fool me that kills lay people.
Yeah,
and is in my working set all the time. So it is weird. There is a weird industry, and I totally get. If that's your game, you want to just work out how tricks work, and that's what interests you in magic, then that's absolutely fine. But it does create for us this weird line as to showing too much or too little, and
we want to show, because I think with us, with Alexam, I can't speak for other dealers. With Alexam, we always want to be straight down the line. We'll never misadvertise something. We never have done. We never will. We'll never hide stuff.
No.
We'll always try and be as open as we possibly can with the effect. Now, we know that that's going to go against us with some people that will go, well, I know how it's done. And it's fine if you know how it's done.
yeah.
The problem is knowing how it's done and then trying to show off by explaining how it's done.
Yeah,
now, I'm
yeah.
saying the comment here from Will Magic Man wasn't doing that.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't doing
but it
that.
Sparked
But it sparked this
debate.
conversation, which is a
Yeah.
good conversation. But sometimes on places like the cafe, which I don't go on to be fair, but they will. It's like this sort of look how clever I am. I can work it out.
Yeah.
Well, bully for you. You're a magician.
Yeah.
If I don't walk out of hospital and the doctor goes, "Hey, sorted your back out." Well, you're a flipping doctor, mate.
Yeah,
That's what I've come to see you for. Don't, you know,
It's true.
high five me.
Yeah, it's true.
It's your job.
But it's it's an interesting little topic, and it's something that we always kind of battle. You know, we always want to give just a 2-camera one-off performance, straight through performance. But also that we like to do both.
Yeah.
And even when our trailers are edited, like cut, they're not cut. They don't cut the method.
No.
Do you know what I mean? They just
No.
try and add a bit more flavour, so you're seeing multiple people's reactions.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you're not going to see David go pick a card and then go, look at that box over there, open it up and it's in there, and you've cut out all the bit where you've had to run over there, do this, do that, and everything else.
No.
We would never do that. What you're seeing is if you watch the On Target trailer, you'll actually see the whole effect there.
Yeah.
The whole effect is there. It's not cut.
Yeah.
You know?
Chris Wilde says On Target looks great, but uses 2 decks, which takes pocket space. Watch your space.
Yes. But also, it's one of those things where it's the right trick for the right environment. If I was doing table hopping, this wouldn't be my number one go-to effect because it is a slightly longer presentation. Yeah. It is using 2 decks. You do need a bit of room, and you need a bit more attention that sometimes you get.
If I was doing a stand-up or a Tuesday night at the Magic Circle, it's absolutely perfect. The presentation.
Yeah, or if you were asked to go back to a table or after the event or something.
Yeah.
The nice thing is as well, let's say you were doing a house party or a wedding. This is the perfect top table trick. Imagine going up to the top table, sticking a little stand on there with an envelope with a question mark in it with one of the decks.
Yeah, nice.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, lovely.
And then going through this, and then I open the envelope, take the deck out, the card they selected has vanished, and that's from here.
Yeah.
There's plenty of ways. You just have to get your mind right, really, because even though it's a 2-deck routine, if you go out with one of the decks in an envelope and place it on the table, it's now a 1-deck routine.
Yeah. No, it's fantastic, and it's sort of that comment and that just kind of sparked that conversation. There's nothing against Will for the comment because it's something that happens a lot. And Craig Green says here, nothing worse than the spoilers after BGT. Anyone can work out a trick, rewind it 100 times. And like these videos pop up of Britain's Got Talent and then reverse engineering everything. And sometimes they're so wrong that it's actually brilliant to watch.
If you watch 4MG's semi-final, Harry does use, he uses something that you're all going to know. But the selection process was to get Simon Cowell to choose a bingo ball. We had bingo balls numbered 1 to 100.
Yeah.
Simon Cowell put his hand in, chose any bingo ball, and at that number was Stavros Flatley on Harry's mobile phone. So most of you will know what the true method is there. But the methods that got revealed in the paper, one of them said, well, it was obvious Simon would choose 7 because that's his lucky number.
Yeah.
The other one said that all Harry had was 6 different lists on his phone because when Simon rolled the dice, he could only choose 6 numbers. There was no dice in play.
No.
So the methods...
That was a different act.
Yeah, that was a different act.
But it just shows you, doesn't it? The people... Even when they got the time to rewind the count, and this is non-magicians now going into that realm, as magicians we have a knowledge,
and it shows you that the papers and people doing the interviews don't look, because the biggest headline on like the Sun online or something was 4MG, the boy band of Magic, have done amazing with their mixture of singing and magic. And you think,
you haven't watched the show, Yeah,
really
it's bizarre. It's bizarre. All right, a fun topic, and it's got us already 20 minutes in, so apologies for that. But let's have a look at the code there. So crowd.live, and the code this week is Anderson, as Lars Anderson sent this in to us.
Cool. So Shall we take some questions? I've got a good question coming actually, which we'll get back to. Shall we do some questions on the quiz first?
Yeah, do a couple and then we'll pop back to a topic question.
Okay. Right, so here we go, everybody. Oh, hang on.
Question.
And question number 1.
Uno. Who created Cartoon? Was it Daryl, Greg Wilson, Dan Harlan, or Wayne Dobson? I would say there's a bit of a mixture in this quiz this week. A few of the questions did stump me, so it is a good one. But again, allowed you 30 seconds for this, and the points go down the longer you wait to answer the question.
Yeah, if you look on the top right-hand side, you'll see how the points are going down.
And that is that time. Question number 2. Who was the host on TV series Mind Games on live TV? Is it Andy Nyman, Darren Brown, Colin McLeod, or Mark Paul?
Mm.
Do you know this one, Dick?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I never got to see it.
I think I only saw a couple of it. It was on I think it was on a cable channel or a weird satellite channel. It wasn't like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Right.
But that was many years ago.
And there you have that. So already 2 questions in. Let's do the third one then before we go back to the studio. When did the United States Playing Card Company start producing bicycle cards? See, this one stumped me. 1880, 1885, 1898 or 1901. Does make me want to look at a deck though, see if it's written, if it's on the box.
I don't know this one.
I don't know. I know that there's a deck which is Bicycle 1800 series, which obviously might be a predate. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So maybe there might be D. I can't remember the answers. All right, lovely job. So we always like to have a look at the leaderboard as well and see where it's standing. So we've got Luke is in first position, Scott D is in second, and Simon P is in the third position there. 28 of you playing this week, so thank you for joining in. And even if you have 0, keep playing. Get your best score, try and beat it each week. And after the first 3 questions, we always say there's still time to get on that leaderboard or move up the leaderboard.
Right, so we got a question come in, which I think is a really good topic as well. How did Dave and Peter choose a worker for their close-up set? Audience reaction versus ease in performance / reset. So I would say, for me personally, it's audience reaction. Reset is obviously a big issue, but if there's a trick you do, I used to do note in lemon, note in kiwi, and all right, reset. Well, no, reset was a bit of a pain because you have to go and have to get another one, and the setup.
Yeah,
you know, if you're doing a gig the night before, I'd be prepping and everything else. But the reactions were great. So for me, if there's a trick that needs a big reset, but the reaction is mega, that would be my special trick of the evening.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas you know that most of the time, if I was out performing a close-up set, say someone had booked me and said I want an hour's worth of walk around, an hour at the tables, I would go out and I would do in the walk around, I'd do confusing coins, Sharpie through card, cigarette through card at the time, things like ambitious card, all the standards that were just quick, easy movers, but they get great reactions. Great reactions. Omni deck, which a lot of magicians put down, but try it. I mean, it's you know, you can't argue with the reaction it gets.
Yeah, but you know it's a worker, definitely.
So how about you?
It's tricky. It's a tricky question because some tricks are just, they come in and we instantly know that's
they're a worker. Yeah.
You know, when double cross come, I don't do it anymore because everyone does around the Kent area. So when it first came out, we instantly, before, as soon as you knew how it worked, you go, right, I can work that, and then you start to work it in from knowing it's a worker, and then some effects aren't your A set and then become your A set because the lines start to build around it. So if I create a new trick, it's never a worker until it's been out
And you've worked
and
it.
I've worked it.
Yeah.
So I think there's the two sort of.
And it has to go down on audience entertainment. It really
Yeah.
does, because you might find a trick that's got the quickest reset in the world. It's the easiest trick to do. You love it, but you do it for 5 or 6 gigs and you get no reaction to it.
Yeah.
And do you know what?
Yeah.
There was a trick I used to open with at tables, which did that for me for a while, and it was Tribute to Verone.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Right, so I
You
love
love that trick. Yeah.
Tribute to Verone, and I thought, what a perfect opener. And I would say for 4 or 5 gigs, I was doing the effect and getting absolutely no reaction
Right.
at all. Not so much to the end part of it, where the card appears in the box, but to the beginning part with the vanish of the deck and everything. And this is what you're saying about working a trick and understanding it. Then I started to realise no one understands that the deck has shrunk.
Yeah.
I'm not giving them enough time.
Yeah.
When I started slowing it down, and then, because I used to walk up, and my opening gambit was that.
Yeah, yeah.
No one knew what was going on. So then I started introducing myself, and then actually doing that like an effect.
Framing
and
the moment.
yeah,
Yeah,
and the reactions
yeah.
were good. But you only get that, even if you think it's a great trick and it's really visual, you've got to remember you're hitting people at a table that aren't automatically paying attention to
Yeah.
you. You know?
And also it's trick versus performing environment and area, right?
Yeah.
Because you could take Tribute to Verone actually away from the tables and into the mix and mingle drinks reception, and actually now you've got more attention because there's only 3 or 4 people around you. You're not hidden behind the centerpiece or trying to play it big. That might be the best area for that. Now at tables, my whole thing's flipped on its head. I almost do a cabaret set at a
stand-up
table
set.
now.
Yeah.
And there's something I'm working at the moment which utilises a bottle for a table gimmick, and it's not a bottle for a table, and it isn't hitting at the moment. But I know it will, and as soon as I can just figure out what it is that it needs, it will become one of my favourite workers, I think.
Yeah.
And it's just, it isn't there until it's there. If that makes
Yeah.
sense. You just
No,
got to keep putting the time.
Yeah, 100%. But that's a really good topic. Really good topic. Shall we say a few hellos? We've got Gordon Munro, we've got Will Magic Man, we've got Meggie, Gary Sumter, Willie Mack, Rick Weston, Adam Evans, Rob Hutchinson, to name but a few.
Lovely.
Here.
Loads of people. Yeah, I've got like 60 over on Facebook, so thank you for joining us, guys. We really appreciate it. Of course, it's already halfway through. We've got half hour left, so get your topic questions in. We love that. We've got 7 questions left to do on the quiz as well, and a trailer to drop, and also a little performance of something that we absolutely love as well.
I will say as well, Craig, who posted that question, said, that's my issue, Peter. I love a trick, I perform it flawlessly, but it ends up falling flat. Do you know what? This is something that we've discussed for a while, and I really want to do it. Let me know what you guys think. Me and Dave and Andy are thinking of putting together, we were going to call it like the Magic Surgery, basically. And they're going to be private lessons. Obviously, we've got the technology here to go live, and we can bring you in to the live. So do you think it would be worthwhile? Would it be something you would be interested in, to book me and Dave for an hour or 2 hours or whatever it is? You're at home with your act, you show us the act, and we help you with that act. So whether it's handling of the trick, whether it's timing of the trick, whether it's presentation of the trick, it's like looking at what you're doing and giving you our input and trying to improve it. Because a lot of the times it's not what you do, it's the way you do it. It could be the timing of your reveal is out. It could be the timing of a move doesn't allow them to register something.
Yeah.
And usually you'll find that very small tweaks make all the difference. And I'm sort of realising, well, I've always known it, but now that I'm working with Harry and the boys, every time they're performing, they're tweaking a little bit. So they've had this one routine they've been doing from day one, which should be, it's the closer to their act, and it should, you know what the effect is, it should get an amazing, you know, jaw-dropping reaction. The first couple of times they did it, the reactions were great, not what we wanted. And then they changed one bit of it, then changed another bit of it, and then changed another bit. And every time the reactions are getting stronger and stronger.
But never
and
change
stronger.
the method, right? 'Cause
Never
the
change the
method's
method.
Yeah.
Never change the method. Just, and they're little things that you would think, well, that's not going to change anything, but it does. Might be a word they say.
100%.
Might be a time they say the word.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that, and that should be an ongoing thing as well. You know, it's. I had a routine that I do. You've seen me do it many times, and it was only the other day when I was on stage that before I went on, I went, oh, actually, if I put that in there, that gives context, and I did it, and it. Now I go, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
Ages ago, you know. But yeah, 100%. Lovely job. All right, so loads of cool comments from you guys. Thank you very much. Any updates on the Stealth Assassin wallets? Still wanting to get one after I lost mine.
They are on the way,
Yeah.
I believe.
And any sneaky update on date for MS2?
We're hoping it's going to be December.
Yeah,
To tell you the truth, we have got them.
they're here.
They are here. We just haven't had the time.
We need to film the.
to film the trailer, to film the instructional video. And like I said, anyone that owns On Target, I've got a little bonus video going up later on tonight. So keep an eye out in your account for that.
Lovely.
Should we talk about this?
Yes, actually, let's leave that. Let's drop this because we don't know a lot about this yet.
Okay.
These literally, our shipment should have come in yesterday. It got caught up. It came in today. This is a demo copy for me to look at of Crimson Deck by Laura London and the Other Brothers, or the Other Brothers company, Abstract Arts. So, shall we take a look at
Yeah.
the trailer? Let's have a look.
Abstract Effects presents
The 6 of diamonds. How did you do that? I'm Laura London, and this is the Crimson Deck. This is a utility deck that I've been playing with for a few years now. There's so many things you can do with it, and I'm so excited to be working with Abstract Effects to be bringing my creation to life. There's so many things you can do with the Crimson Deck, and I'm going to share with you some of my favorites. The spectator fairly chooses a card. They place the card back in the deck themselves. Place it on top of the deck for me. Okay. Yeah, don't Alright, I want you to cut the deck for me. So take half the cards off. That's perfect. Put the rest of the cards on top. That way you've buried your card inside the middle. Is that fair? Yes. And they place the deck inside their pocket. Okay, now look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it inside this packet right here. What I want you to do is place it inside your pocket. Is that okay?
Okay.
Right, just place it inside your pocket. Right, I don't know what that card is, right? Yeah, right. But we're going to try and work it out.
Okay.
No, not only can you tell the spectator what their card is, but when they take the deck out of their pocket, the card has completely vanished, and it can reappear anywhere. I think I know what it is. Is it the Jack of Spades?
It is.
It is? The Jack of Spades? Yes. That's your card. Do me a favor, take the deck out of your pocket. You were thinking about the Jack of Spades because you took it out of the deck, right? Look at the deck.
Oh, yeah.
There's
But
no
now-
Jack of Spades.
There's no Jack of Spades.
So if there's no Jack of Spades in the deck, how could you have chosen it? Could you do me a favor? Sure. Could you just pick up the box and just look inside? And let's hold it. No classic fours, no peaks, and no sleight of hand.
The 6 of diamonds. How did you do that?
This utility deck has served me well. I even took it to my performance on The Next Great Magician on ITV1 in the UK.
Up the deck, and you do a few piles of this, and I have you choose a pile. Just so we get right into this trick. That's the one you want.
Yep.
Choose one. So if I go like this, you can just say stop, right? So whenever you like, stop. Take a look at that card. Got it? Don't show me. Okay, put it back into the pack. Now, I don't know what that card is, I don't know where it is. But you know what's in that pile, right? But did I tell you I'm a sleight of hand artist, right?
Yeah.
I told you that. What would you do if I already told you that I made that card vanish from here? By vanish, I mean I palmed out the card. And made it disappear. What was your card?
Ten of spades.
You don't see it, do you?
No.
Because it's actually over here in this pile. See, right there.
Salad.
Yeah, it's super quick, right?
Yeah.
So this time I want you to really watch me. Now that you know what palming is, you know about my techniques that I do.
Right?
Just by did you see that?
Yeah.
See, all I did was touch that pile. But you know the magic's already done, right?
Right.
Your card's not here. So it's actually over here. So if you take a look, you can see it on there. There it is. Right. Keep your eye on that card one last time. Doesn't look like I do anything funny. Just move some things around like a magician does, right?
Right.
But it's actually already done. Not the 10 of clubs, right?
No,
10 of spades,
10
no
of
10 of
spades.
hearts. It's actually not 9 of these piles. Do you know why? Did you see me touch the box? Take a look. And that's it.
I'm going to take these cards and your card, 6 of hearts. That's going to go in the middle there. Watch your card. Last second.
What?
Last card. It's not the 9 of hearts, 7 of hearts, 6 of spades, Jack of spades.
That is cool.
None of those.
That's cool.
But you've been holding on to those since the beginning, right?
Yes.
Take them out. Let's see what we have. So you had 4 cards, right?
Yeah.
And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. And what was your card?
6 of hearts.
6 of hearts.
Yep.
There it is.
That's awesome. That's very cool.
The Crimson deck can be shuffled and handled by the spectator. Hi, I'm Laura London, and this is the Crimson deck.
Abstract effects. It's in the game.
Right, so that is the Crimson deck. Are these released now?
That's a good question.
Have we got them in stock?
No, I think they're a pre-order.
Ah, they're a pre-order, so they're
at
coming
least till
soon.
next Monday, yeah.
Well, hopefully next Tuesday we would have had a chance to have a look at it, so we might have a performance for you.
Yes.
Someone just said, I wonder why the show is not available after stream. It usually is. It's definitely on our Facebook page, but I'll have a check on our YouTube channel just in case they're set to private. But there's no reason why we don't sort of put them as private for any reason. If they're private, it's there by accident, so we'll change that.
They always get just kept on our Facebook page, so if you just stroll through, you'll find every single week's one. People normally watch them after the date, but we can look at putting them into a section on the site.
Yeah.
I think there is a section.
There is, yeah, and I did
Bite-sized
used to
or
do it, but I'll get back into doing it, yeah. But yeah, it should be available for you. It definitely is on our Facebook page. Right, so should we do another 3 questions? Because time is running away with us today.
Yes, indeed. Let's do it. Okay, what was the stage name for Alec William Bell? Peter Warlock, Leon Mandrake, Tony Corinda, or David Devant? Ten seconds left to go on this one, guys. Alright, question number 5. In which movie by Laurel and Hardy did Dante appear in? The Flying Deuces, A Haunting We Go, Great Guns, or The Dancing Masters? Do you know what? I've never seen a Laurel and Hardy.
Oh my God.
I need to.
They are brilliant. so ahead of their time.
Yeah, I need to look into that, definitely. Lovely job. Right, number 6. What is the name of Paul Zennon's stage show? We've had this question before, so
In a different way, I think.
Yeah. Cups and balls, linking rings, floating lady, cut and restored rope. Bit crackly it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Are we having one more, do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And there we go, number 7. What year will the Blackpool Magic Convention have its 70 years anniversary? Would it be 2021, 2022, 2023 or 2024?
Ooh.
I can't believe that's soon either way, is it?
Mm.
70 years. Have you been to all of them? Sorry.
You're a cheeky one, you are. Right. So we'll go to the leaderboard, have a look how you're all getting on. Scott D in first place, 539. We've got Trevor Hargreaves at 428. And Barry G at 377.
Scott D has got quite a bit of a lead. But if Trevor can get in really super quick in the next slot, then he still has a chance.
Yeah.
I have only one trick decks, don't use most of them. Some of them are excellent, but again, you only have so much pocket space. So what's your view on using one trick decks, and how do you fit them into your set?
I do use one trick decks. I've said this many a time before as well. In my close-up case, I've got a section which I call no-brainers.
Yeah.
So I know, and this has happened to me before, and when you start performing, you will understand that you get booked to do a gig that is supposed to be 300 people. You turn up and there's 20.
Yeah.
And you're there for 2 hours. Now, for that, you need to know that you either have got a brilliant arsenal of tricks with a normal deck that you can just keep going for ages, or you have these no-brainers that you go, okay, I might not perform that for a year, but I know I can pick it up and do it.
Yeah.
And there's lots of tricks that I have that are like that I can leave there and just go back to them. And they're usually things we demo in the shop all the time.
Yeah.
So, but to do one trick, it depends what the trick is. Like roll, to me, I would definitely go out. I mean, I don't perform really now. I don't go out doing gigs, but I would definitely go out and work that. Knock 'em Dead, I used to work all the time, and I know a lot of pro magicians that work Knock 'em Dead. And the thing is, you know, you just carry the deck on you, and if you need to switch decks, carry the deck, do whatever trick you're doing. Like if I was doing Knock 'em Dead, boom, I would do Knock 'em Dead, put them away, do a coin trick, sponge balls, or a bit of mind reading, then get out another deck.
I think working wise, I carry one within my suit, and I always have a base point, and that's where my little case will be, the TCC case, and inside there will be 3 or 4 one deck tricks, and they're there solely for what you're saying. If I filler really, I know my set, and when I work it, I have enough on me to go and do 2 different sets for tables, and I think I only do 2 or 3 card tricks over both of those sets. So I'll have a trick deck, I'll have a normal deck, which will do loads of tricks anyway. And then, if I'm in a situation where I go, oh, I've got to do another half hour, or, do you know what, I was expecting 100 people for 3 hours and I've got 20, then, I will be going to and from my case to get the one trick decks out. And I think they're great because they are no-brainers. Most one trick decks are set and ready to go, and they do that one thing. So I know by grabbing it, I know that there's no real mental power needed. I just present.
And that's, you said the key thing there. Even though these tricks are self-workers, get yourself a good presentation, because when we used to do a thing every Christmas, we used to do a well, it was a fair, wasn't it? It was like a Christmas fair. It wasn't a magic thing. It was like you could go there and buy your Christmas gifts and drinks and everything else. And we used to have a stand there just selling Svengali decks, stripper decks, D-lights, dynamic coins. And we used to sell Cartoon, which is a great punter trick. Now, my presentation for Cartoon, if I've got a crowd in front of me, can last for 4 or 5 minutes. So if you've got a presentation for these effects, just because it's a one-trick thing, don't undersell it. Don't go up there and go, okay, boom, say stop, there's your card, bang, okay, let's get another one out. It could be a performance piece. So that whole thing, think about your presentation. You can turn a simple card trick into a 5-minute fun bit of performing, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. We are running out of time, so shall we take a little look at this? I'll just say this effect falls perfectly into what we're talking about, where you can pick this up and know, you know, that you're going to kill them with something really visual. This I remember seeing with a Chinese coin and $50.
Yep.
And it was great. It was one of those tricks I just love performing. The quality on this.
Well, my first set of those I purchased about 30 years ago, and that was the Chinese coin one, and it was such an amazing trick to perform. And over the years, there have been various versions come out. This, to me, quality-wise, is phenomenal. And absolutely.
I know with the Chinese one, you have that that extra subtlety of it going from solid to the coin with the hole in it. I get that, but just as you said, the quality of this it's called gold and silver, lethal tender, gold and silver. If you own lethal tender, you know the effect. It's so good. I perform a version of this now, which is Envision. So I do that, but these have come in, and
my word,
£20, which is nothing for the quality that you're going to receive inside here. It plays big in the hands. We have 23 of these left in, and until the next order. So for £20, go and grab yourself one of these, lethal tender, gold and silver. Let's take a little look. We filmed it earlier on the close-up table. All right, Pete, I have here a little wallet. Inside is something I'd like to show you. It is a card and 2 coins, a gold and silver. If you would like to check them out for me.
I will check them out, as they can see.
Lovely job. And check out the wallet as well. I'll take the coins. I'm going to place the coins into my hand. Lovely.
Yep.
And make a fist with your right hand. And name gold or silver?
Gold.
Gold? Okay, I'm going to grab the gold coin, place it onto your hand. You're going to see this as it happens, all right? Watch the gold coin. I'm just going to tap here, and it will travel from here to here. You'll see now I have the gold coin over here, and you?
I have the silver.
Have the silver coin, and you can check it all out.
That is awesome. One of my favourite tricks of all time, this is.
Me too. I absolutely love it.
And I will say, this is the best quality set I've seen.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
100%. And they are, the best quality set, I think.
They are superb, and like Dave said, we've got 23 of these in stock and ready to ship, and these are going to go quick, because this is going to be our go-to new dem in the shop, I think.
I love lethal tender, and there's just something about this that for me I like a little bit more. Just if you know the old one, the gimmick was slightly different.
Yeah, well, the main benefits of this is you hand the coins out before, which you couldn't do.
No.
Well, you could do it, but it weren't as nice as this. But yeah, it's great. And Mark, I believe, might have it on the USA site as well. So if you're watching from the USA, you might be able to pick them up from there. But that's gold and silver. These are in stock at Alexam UK right now, and we're shipping today. So get your order in, and you won't be disappointed.
I assure you that these will be gone probably by the end of the evening. So if you like the look of it, get your hands on one now, and it is what we call a no-brainer. You know, that's all you have to carry with you, and for that to happen right in front of their eyes on their hand, and they can examine the coins before and after, is a really powerful piece.
There was a question there about walk around versus tables. That to me is the perfect walk around trick.
Oh, 100%.
When you're doing mix and mingle.
Yeah.
All in their hands, all up here, absolutely perfect.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And they're two completely different things. So working out what is good for each is a difficult thing to do. But take our advice, in walk around, you can't really get stronger than a visual coin change on the spectator's hand.
Cool. Chris, we got any more trailers? Or are we out? Oh. Right.
Yes. This is a download that... are we doing that?
Yeah, should we do it?
Yeah. This is a download that we had out how many years ago?
Wow.
You could
5?
Yeah.
6?
I think you could tell by the video. It was a little while ago.
this is Harry's video, I think.
Oh, I mean the explanation video.
Yeah.
I'm sat there in a woolly hat with my massive cheeks. Anyway, it's an amazing little trick. Harry bought this kind of out of the vault the other day and did it on social media, and we then sent an email out with the video, and it's kind of blown up again. It just shows you that old is new again.
Yeah.
So let's take a little look of Harry's performance of Punched.
Right, I'm going to show you a trick, Theo, and it uses this card. Now I've punched holes in it, and I'll tell you why in just a moment, but I'll leave that there. Before we get into that, I need a card selected. So Theo, can you just reach in and just take out any card?
Any card? Yep. This one here.
Happy? Place it on top of the deck.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Oh, that's good. And just sign your name across it, so you know that's the only deck with your signature on it. Only card with your signature on it, sorry. Do a few swivels.
Yep.
Happy with that?
No, I'm happy with that.
Right, so we'll take it there, turn it over, and place it somewhere in the middle of the pack. So now none of us know where it is, fair?
Yeah.
This is where this card comes into play. It's the 6 of hearts, and I've punched holes in it so you can see the exact moment that it leaves my fingertips and travels through the deck. Ready, watch. 3, 2, 1. Just like that, you see, it travels down.
What?
And it travels down all the way through the pack, but it sits itself next to one card. Look, you'll see there's the hole punch card. There's the 6 of hearts next to your sign, Ace of Spades.
Right, so you can download that on our site now. The gimmick will take you no more than 2 minutes to make.
Yeah.
And you can download it for only £9.99, and it's a great trick. And once again, if you're doing walk around, it's perfect. It really is perfect.
Very practical.
Very practical, very
reset.
visual.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Right, guys, we are seriously running out of time, so we're going to jump in and do the last 3 questions.
Yes, indeed. Let's do it. Let's head over. Finish off the quiz. So, question number 8 is who doubles for Paul Newman's hands when doing card work on the movie The Sting? Is it John Scarney, Derek Dingle, Lewis Ganson, or Harry Lorraine? Good question, this one. And again, Mark has dropped in the links for both the UK and USA site for Punched.
Oh, cool.
Question number 9. What was the formal training of Billy McComb? Was he an architect, lawyer, doctor, or engineer? I think that we may see the leaderboard possibly change. There's some changes in the leaderboard after this. Just 6 seconds left.
And our final question for today.
Here we go.
Where will FISM Convention 2021 take place? Is it Barcelona, Quebec, Budapest, or Sao Paulo?
Are you going to
go? I've only ever been to one FISM, which was the one in Blackpool. I suppose it depends where it is. I don't know where it is.
It's there.
Right, so that's it. That's your 10 questions. We'll go over to the leaderboard as soon as Chris sorts it out, and we'll see who the winner is. Even though you guys seem to see it before we do, I think.
There we go. Scott D. Scott D is our winner for today.
I'm sure. Didn't Scott win last time?
Oh.
So, Scott, if you did win last time, you'll get yourself £15 worth of loyalty points instead of the mug. Just let us know.
Lovely job.
Well done, Scott.
Yes, well done, Scott. We will have it marked down who won last week, actually. But that is the winner's mug right there. Look at that, in all its glory. Let's do the answers quickly.
Yep. Maybe not that quickly.
Let's do the answers slowly.
There we go. So,
okay.
who's going to speak?
I'll speak.
Go on.
Who created cartoon was Dan Harlan.
Who was the host of the TV series Mind Games on Live TV? It was Mark Paul. Actually, that was the channel Live TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
Question number 3. When did the United States Playing Card Company start producing bicycle cards? It was 1885.
And what was the stage name for Alec William Bell? It was Peter Warlock.
In which movie by Laurel and Hardy did Dante appear in? A Haunting We Go.
Oh, what is the name of Paul Zennon's stage show? It is Lincoln Rings.
What year will the Blackpool Magic Convention have its 70th year anniversary? It's 2022.
And the answer to question 8 is who doubles for Paul Newman's hands when doing card work in the movie The Sting? It was John Scarney.
Question number 9. What was the formal training of Billy McComb? He was a doctor. And the last question.
Where will the FISM Convention 2021 take place? It is Quebec.
There we have it, guys. 10 questions. Thank you for sending them in to us, Lars Anderson. And if you guys have a quiz, please get that over to us. We'd love to use it. I think that brings us towards the end of a really good live.
Yeah, it does. And guys, these sort of topics are really good. So
email them in.
Yeah, email them in, or just drop them in the chats. And if this sort of private lesson thing interests you, let us know, because we've got the technology to do it. We know we can really help.
Yeah.
So it's really down to you whether you want to take that step to have your stuff looked at.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Also, another thing is on the 5th of December, we're doing our Christmas live show.
It is our Christmas live show. We'll be giving stuff away. There will be a quiz. There will be tricks being taught to you as well. So it will be happening inside your Alakazam account. So you must purchase a ticket. The tickets are free, but you have to buy one in order for the video to drop in, because you are going to be learning stuff on that evening.
They're not on the site at the moment, but they will be by the end of the week. So check out the emails that come out, and Mark will be advertising it on the USA site as well. And if you get a ticket, make sure you sign into the chat room pretty quickly, because usually we have up to 1,500 people viewing, and the chat room only holds about 300, I think, max.
We crashed the site on our first year.
We did, yeah. We run out of bandwidth.
Mark Hall says we will have Applejack.
Oh.
What? That is going to be interesting.
It's going to be great, guys. It's going to be a fun night. So check out your emails when they come through for notification when the tickets will go up. And remember, as Dave said, they are free of charge, but you do have to go through the checkout process. The other thing is as well, each year we choose a charity to support. And this year we have chosen one. So if you do feel like, and if you're able to, please donate to that charity, even though you don't have to watch.
Yeah.
Just watch and enjoy yourself. But if you have got anything spare this Christmas, the charity would really appreciate it. And we raised, 1,400 quid last year?
Yeah, from all your kind donations. So let's see if we can match that for this charity this year. That'll all be explained the other time.
Yeah.
So I think we'll play out one more time with gold and silver, even though I've no doubt that probably half the stock's already gone. But anything left to say before we go?
No, I don't think so. I think that's it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see them next week.
Yeah, enjoy your week, guys. We will see you next Tuesday at 2 o'clock. Bye. All right, Pete, I have here a little wallet. Inside is something I'd like to show you. It is a card and 2 coins, a gold and silver. If you would like to check them out for me.
I will check them out, as they can see.
Lovely job. And check out the wallet as well. I'll take the coins. I'm going to place the coins into my hand. Lovely.
Yep.
And make a fist with your right hand. And name gold or silver?
Gold.
Gold? Okay. I'm going to grab the gold coin. Place it onto your hand. You're going to see this as it happens, alright? Watch the gold coin. I'm just going to tap here and it will travel from here to here. You'll see now I have the gold coin over here and you?
I have the silver.
Have the silver coin. And you can check it all out.
That is awesome. One of my favourite tricks of all time, this
Yes,
is.
me too. I absolutely love it.
And I will say, this is the best quality set I've seen.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
100%.